So at the property I work at, we put out these acoustic monitors to detect the presence of these endangered Florida bonneted bats. It comprises of a monitor and pole and microphone setup that we put all around the property to detect the presence of the bats as they fly over at night. And then we go back and pick them up and analyze the data after that. I had gone to pick up one of these monitors in a marsh, and the monitor was about half a mile out into this marsh. So I parked my truck and I walked through the area that my picture was taken in, and the marsh water was about knee deep. So as I'm walking through there, there was so much vegetation and I was making so much noise moving through it that I figured I'd be scaring away any other occupants there might be out there. However, I took another step and the world exploded around me, and this big, mature alligator whipped around to look at me, and his head was about that big at least. And I found out later they actually sleep underwater, and that's why he didn't hear me coming. I must have woken him up from a nice nap. And so he'd gone around and he was looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking around for any sort of stick or something that I could defend myself with, and there's nothing. And, it might have been in my imagination because I was so nervous at that point, but I thought I saw him starting to edge toward me. So I took a step back and I tripped and fell into the water. And then I started to panic, and I'm thrashing around and I'm screaming. I'm saying, no, 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 over and over. I was just waiting to feel his jaws clamp onto my leg, and I'm thinking, this is where I'm going to die, right? But my commotion really scared him, and he turned around and booked it out of there. And he went so far and so fast that I heard him leaving for about the next 15 seconds as he got out of there. So then I got up and I'm shaking and my heart's pounding, and I still had to go get that monitor set up. So I had to walk maybe another quarter mile to find the monitor. I'm shaking the whole time, waiting to step on something else. But then I felt better when I found it, because then I had a pole in my hand. So I spent the next hour as I left the area, poking every foot as I went, just to make sure there were no other gators in there to step on.